Hello and welcome to Monaco, where we're at the EY World Entrepreneur of the Year Awards. Behind me you can see the yachts glistening in the sun. It's a very hot summer's day. And I'm joined by Owen Kerr, the Chief Executive of Pepperstone, a foreign exchange broker. Now, Owen, you started in the dark days of 2010. Why did you think the world needed another foreign exchange broker?
That's right, in the time post-GFC. The world was in turmoil. But we developed some unique technology that made everything faster when it came to processing FX transactions. We brought the commissions down. They were sitting around $100. We brought them all the way down to $7. And that really disrupted the market. That made it quite accessible for the average man on the street to access the FX markets and trade.
But you're at the sharp end of the financial markets. Was it difficult raising funds in 2010, 2011?
Yeah, definitely. We actually approached many banks and they weren't really interested. So we self-funded the business. We took a lot of personal debt on, a lot of credit cards, invested our life savings, building the technology as well. So it was a long road.
And fast forward to 2015, and the news doesn't really get any better, does it?
No, volatility is fantastic for us. As long as currencies are moving, all this speculation with the euro at the moment, with Greece and a potential Brexit or a British exit from the European Union, it makes currencies move. And whenever currencies are moving, people are trading, and that generates transactional revenue for us.
And I think you've talked about in the past about how Australia might actually set itself up, post-commodities, as it were, as a financial centre. How would that work, do you think?
That's right. Australia never really was affected by the global financial crisis. We had great governance and great government through that period. We've got a very strong financial sector. Our banks are very, very, very strong. So, we enter the world with a strong financial sector, and I think it's a great place to do business. We're close to the Asia Pacific region. Time zones are quite fortunate for us, so it's a great place to be a financial services business that primarily does business in Asia.
And obviously you won the Australia Award for Entrepreneur of the Year in that country now, but the journey hasn't been without its hiccups. I mean, in October 2014, I think you had to cease accepting Japanese clients. What happened exactly?
Yeah, so we grew very fast all over the world. The Japanese are traditionally very early adopters of products, so they adopted our product. We became very, very popular in Japan, and the regulatory landscape hadn't really caught up to the disruption we were bringing to the market. So the Japanese government enacted some legislation, so we've temporarily withdrawn from that market until the regulatory environment becomes a bit more clear.
Temporarily, but you're looking to go back in at some point?
That's right. We've been looking at acquisitions for a while now over there, and we're still keeping our finger on the pulse in the Japanese landscape. And
moving slightly northwards, you've got a branch in China. What sort of plans do you have for that country?
Yeah, China's obviously booming at the moment. It's going to be the largest economy on the planet. So financial services literacy and financial markets literacy is coming a long way. So we're seeing a lot of clients turn to FX and currency trading, gold and silver trading as well over there in China. So it's a huge growth market.
So opening branches, expanding. The next three letters, IPO, it seems to be sort of hovering, not quite starting. What's happening?
Yeah, that's right. So we've engaged investment banks to look at various options. We've looked at various exchanges, either in Australia or over in Europe. We're looking at a home base in Europe at the moment, setting up a London office, so that'll help us with our global expansion and a potential listing down the line.
And do you think you'll always remain a kind of forex broker? Are you looking to perhaps expand the range of services?
No, we are expanding at the moment, so we will be a true multi-asset brokerage, so offering commodities, things like CFDs, options, wealth management products as well. So we're expanding out our product suite and becoming a full service broker.
Well, Owen, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks again.
Cheers.